Hello plant friends and welcome to my channel. I wish I had more plants. My name is Erica, I love houseplants and that's what I do on this channel. I share my houseplant journey. Today I have a very exciting video planned for you guys. I am going to be chopping up 3 of my beloved plants. I love these plants so much, and I am also going to share a 3-month update since I got them. So yeah, if you want to see that, let's just jump straight into the video and watch it all happen. So, like I just mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm going to be chopping up 3 of my plants today, and those plants are going to be my Philodendron Burle Marx, my Monstera Vericosum, and unfortunately also my Verrucosum. So yeah, like I mentioned in the previous video, the one that I posted last week, I filmed this video about 3 months ago. So I chopped up my plants and I just never edited it. So today I am going to be posting that footage and also giving you updates of 3 months, because yeah, that happened 3 months ago, so I can proudly share the results with you, or at least the beginning of their journey, I guess. So yeah, before we start, by the way, I wanted to share my hat with you guys. I made it myself. I actually crocheted it yesterday while watching one of Svetlana's videos. So that's a good thing about depression, I guess, that I just stopped doing anything. So when I am back to being normal, I have all of this content to watch and catch up to. So that was really awesome. I watched one of the super long videos where she was unboxing a box from one of her subscribers and friends from America. So the video was like an hour and a half long. It was perfect for me to make this hat, and also I didn't wash my hair, so I wanted to wear it today, and I think it's super cute. What do you guys think? I love it. It's really adorable. It folds up, so it's like warm on your ears, so I'm very happy. And it has these cat ears and it's super easy to make, so okay, enough about that. Let's just start the plants. So I am going to be starting from my Philodendron Burle Marx, and yeah, I guess let's go to the past and watch it all unfold. Okay, so here we are. I don't know how to okay, I think I'm just gonna be starting to chop off. Since I air layered it in the last video, it gave me a new leaf, so I think I'm just gonna be doing a top cutting that's gonna root in water, and then everything that I air layered, I guess I'm just gonna pot up today back into this pot, because my plan is to just like chop the whole thing down to its roots, throw out the roots and restart the plant fresh. So I think that these 3 leaves are gonna start their own plant and the rest are gonna be propagating in water. And I do have my vase here, and I did layer it with some paper tissue just because I will leave these propagations to dry out for like an hour or 2, and I just don't want it to leak into the pot because I just cleaned it and I don't want to do it again. So that's just me being lazy and thinking for the future. Okay, I guess let's start. I'm gonna twist it a bit like this so you can see. Okay, so this is not the newest leaf, but the one below. You cannot see the top leaf, but this is gonna be the node that's gonna go in the water. So I am gonna cut right here. And just like that, here is a top cutting. Oh, this is crazy. Look at how chunky this whole stick is already. It's like, no, not as thick as my thumb, maybe just like as my finger. It is definitely chunkier than my pinky. This is crazy. Yeah, you can see it's already like getting wet at the tip. Like, see? So that's why I put the paper tissue at the bottom. Okay, so now that's done. That was so... I just did it. That was crazy. Taking off the first Velcro. Let's do this. Let's do the one that's air layered. Oh, I'm so... I don't know. I should take this also off. Just like that. Oh, here we go, guys. Okay, let me just show you from a... Look at this root. Look at this one. Oh, see, yeah, it's already leaking. It's rooted in there like crazy. I should set this up somewhere else because it's not going to water. I'm just gonna put it on the ground for now. Okay. Oh, this is going so fast. Let's just do it. Okay, this is, I cannot see the stem, so I'm just gonna... Oh, it rooted into the... Oh shoot, it's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so this already have rooted into the ball below, and it's also full of roots already. Oh, this is crazy! I've never done air layering before, but so far it looks freaking amazing. Okay, this is the last one that's air layered. Look at this. Those roots just came out from the ball and grew. So it's also very well rooted. So these three are all air layered ones, and I am going to be opening up the balls in a little bit, but first I want to finish cutting up this baby. So I'm gonna take one more cutting. Here you go. It's really chunky, and they all have aerial roots started, so that's great. This one, this is so weird. It has two leaves, and I think this leaf came out of a node. I mean, look at that. I've never seen anything like that, but I'm still gonna try to grow it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, here is one of the wet sticks that I have because it did not have a leaf, but it does have a node right here. Not a node, like, I mean, it does have a node, but it also has an auxiliary bud. I hope you can see it. So I'm maybe gonna be putting it into just like a prop box. And this is what we're left with, so I'm gonna cut this node as well. It already has a point starting, so that's awesome. I'm gonna put it also in a like a wet box situation, and this is the piece that already had the spent node, so this is where it was cut when I got it, and this is where my plant was coming from. So this leaf is going to just the trash because it is not gonna grow out anything new for me anyways. Okay, so this, ow, my legs, 1 second. Oh my god, let me sit down. I feel so old right now. Okay, so this makes me so happy. It's empty. I think I'm gonna be putting in the three leaves, the three ones that were air layered. I'm gonna put them back into the spot. Of course, I'm gonna remove the old root ball and old soil from here and give it some fresh soil. But yeah, this is how it looks like in my vase already. And these are three bulbs. And I guess we can open them up now. So let's do that. I'm gonna bring you in closer. Okay, so we have our propagations here. Let's see. So I am going to be reusing this moss. I think I'm just gonna treat it like my plants with the pests killing spray, and just gonna reuse it because I don't know, I don't want to throw it out. This is also my first time propagating anything with moss. I've never done this before, as well as air layering, so this is really interesting to me. Okay, so this is cutting number 1 that I just did. Well, I don't know if it was a number 1 the way I cut it, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I'm not too afraid that there is some moss left on these roots because I am really big underwaterer, so yeah, this doesn't scare me. Plus there is a little bit of moss in my soil mix that I'm going to use, so this is okay. And yeah, this is plant number 1. Look at this crazy curly root. Do you see it? Oh, it's so crazy. So funny. Okay, let's do the other two. So here we go with the cutting number 2. And now let's do the cutting number 3, and I think I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit for this one. Yeah, so this is the cutting number 3. Let me clean this up and then we can pot these babies up. Okay, so I do have the same pot. I did wash it just because I do have a pest problem at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to be putting these 3 babies back into that original pot, and I am using the Sea Botanica soil mix, of course, and it is very chunky mix. I did add a little bit of orchid bark just so the mix would be a little bit chunkier, because this plant has quite chunky root system, and so I am going to be looking where the nodes are and trying to be kind of like placing the plant, all the nodes in the same direction, so that, I don't know, it would all grow the same way. This is gonna be interesting. It's already interesting to me, so I'm gonna switch it a bit so that you guys can see. Maybe I will backfill these 2 already. Oops. Okay. And the last one, oh shoot, this is so long. Maybe I'm gonna cut off a little bit more. Like maybe here. Where is the node on this one? Oh, found it. I broke off a root, but it's okay, it has more. So, okay, what I did now, I was trying to not to cover the auxiliary buds with the ground, and later on when they will start popping something out, I think I will add a little bit more soil. Nice, perfect. It looks so weird and wonky, but I really like it. Let me show you. Here it is. I love it already. Like, these 3 leaves, they look so cute. They're all facing the same direction, and all the auxiliary buds are facing towards me right now, so I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna put it somewhere in a sunny location and see what's gonna happen. Yeah. This is so nice. I will also have to spray it, of course, before. But yeah, I'm so excited. Look at how cute. Look at this pot. So this is actually a saucer from a self-watering pot, the terracotta one that's standing right there right now. This one, but I don't really use it. So I put it as a saucer for this one because this one just came as a cache pot that I drilled a hole in. And I love it together. It's so cute. Alright, so that was super fun. First things first, I want to say that throughout this video you're probably gonna see a lot of times where I'm cutting up some wet stick propagations, and I have no idea where they are. I lost them. It could be that I just threw them out during those 3 months because I thought that maybe they were dying or something. I have no memory of that whatsoever. I don't know what happened to them. I cannot find them anywhere, and I only have like 1 corner of the plants in this house, so there is not much places it can be. Also, this is a small apartment. There is no way I can just lose a box of propagation, so most likely it's gone, like all of the other propagations that I had, except of course the ones that I took. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you what I have, but what I wanted to say is everything from the prop boxes is gone. I don't have any prop boxes left anymore. I mentioned this also in the last video, so yeah, I don't know where the wet sticks are. It's very sad because while I was editing this footage I saw so much potential. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't have it. So first, I'm gonna start with this giant pot. So it is a mix of Burle Marx and Monstera Albo in here. So yeah, a bit of a spoiler alert for the rest of this video for you guys, but doesn't matter. So you can see the roots are like super rooted. Every single piece that is in this pot is sprouting something. It's very hard for me to take out some pieces because the roots are all tangled up, but let me try and I will see if I can take out something for you to show. Okay, so we have one here. And you can see at all of the roots. I am going to be popping it back in the water ASAP, so no need to worry. But here we have a beautiful growth point popping out and starting a shoot. I am so excited because every single piece that's in here has at least that going on for them. So this basically is already like a plant that I could put in the soil and start growing, I think, because this is quite a nice root system and I think I should probably be doing that soon. So I guess that video is gonna be coming up, but first I have already another planting video planned, so that's probably gonna come first, and then these babies. Okay, I don't know. That was really hard to put all these roots back in this pot, so I don't know if I want to take out more pieces, but let me show you through the glass actually, because you can see a little bit. This is the one I wanted to show you. So there is that, maybe like this, you can see better. There is a shoot going on in there in the water. So yeah, that is very nice. I'm very happy. They're all sprouting roots like crazy, just like you saw. And I think I'm gonna need to pot them up quite soon. So yeah, that's the update on the ones that were growing in water. But I also have potted some. So this is the 3 leaves that I potted up in here, and every single one of them started a shoot, of course. So there is these 2 that they all came out actually at the same time, but these 2 are taking a bit of a longer time to grow and to shoot some leaves. But I do have this leaf that came out. It is so fragile, it is so wibbly wobbly. It is a little lighter in color. I don't know if that's okay or not. I hope it's fine. I think I'm going to be ordering some silica for my plants because I saw a video that Jacqueline from Jacqueline's Jungle made, and yeah, I've been looking for some consistent fertilizer I could use for my plants because I always just buy random fertilizers from the store. So I think maybe I would like to try silica, and of course then I got on the algorithm on YouTube, so I started getting all of these shorts about silica. Yeah, but that's quite nice. So I think I'm gonna be ordering that and start using it on my plants. So hopefully this baby will get a bit better after that. But yeah, that's the update on the Philodendron Burle Marx. It is growing, it is doing things, and I am very, very pleased with the results, and I'm very happy. So yeah, moving on, and now let's jump back to the past again. Okay, let's do this. This is so crazy. I've been waiting for this day for so long, and I never thought I will be cutting up a Monstera until I got the second one, because that's what I got it, so I wouldn't have to cut up my main Monstera that I freaking love, and I don't think I will ever cut it. So let's cut up this one. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the newest leaf. So again, I'm gonna be cutting with 1 leaf. Actually, I'm gonna be cutting this one 3 leaves below. Okay, let me show you actually from behind, because this is what we're working with. So this is the newest leaf, and then this 1 leaf is one below, and I am going to be including this leaf as well because it does have 2 aerial roots already here, and the one that's above does not have anything. So I don't want this to die off because this is gonna be a top cut. So just to be safe, I am going to be including 1 extra node. So we are going to be cutting right here, right in the middle, and we did it, you guys. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, let me see. Oh, this is so cute. Look at it. So this is the top cut. Oh my god, look at how beautiful. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. I originally thought I'm gonna cut it up and sell and make some extra money for more plant stuff, but I don't know, this top cutting is so adorable. Oh, look at this leaf. Just look at that mint on the white as well. Okay, so this is the top cut. It's going to the... Is it going though? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to the same base. It should. Maybe I'm gonna cut some of these aerial roots. I don't know yet. For now, it's going on the ground. Let's do more. Okay, let's do the next one. And all the rest are going to be one leaf cuttings. And so if you are buying a Monstera plant like this that just has one node and you have a chance to choose, then what you want to look for is the auxiliary bud right here. Like you see there is this thing that looks like an eye. It's just like a bump, and this is where your new plant is gonna be growing. So what you want to make sure is that it has some white going through, because if your auxiliary bud is gonna be just on the plain green spot, most likely it's just gonna be growing green leaves with little variegation. And this one is like really marbled. I think it's great. Okay, so this is cutting number 1. Oh, how crazy is it? Let's put it in the pot. Okay, so it does have a stick. I'm going to remove that now. So what we can do is cut it right here. And we have a second cutting. Oh, this one's so nice. It has a lot of white. It's like halfway white. Here, it's so cute. It's gonna be so pretty. I think maybe I will be needing to cut some of these aerial roots because they're super long. Actually, maybe I should do that now before putting it in. And this pains me. Like, I've never cut aerial roots off, but maybe I'm gonna leave the shorter one, but the longer one, no, I'm gonna cut this one too. This is so weird. Don't come at me. It's gonna regrow. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna do the same with the top cutting. Yeah, I cut off the aerial roots from the top cutting, and now it can also go into the bowl. Okay, let's just finish cutting this baby up. This auxiliary bud is also very cute. It's a little bit more green, but it does also have like quite marbly thingy around right here. So that's exciting. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. Oh, I have one just wet stick. Okay, let's do that. So this one didn't have a leaf. It's just bare node. So it is going into a prop box. That's so exciting. Oh, okay, I have another one like that. Here we go. Here is another one. And there is something black on the auxiliary bud of this one right here. And yeah, I hope it's gonna be okay. I hope it's still gonna push through and give me a nice plant, because that would be super exciting. Like, I really would like to grow some from those wet sticks, because that's just like, it doesn't have a leaf, so it's, I don't know, it's just super exciting for me. Okay. Now what we have here is actually the same thing like on the Burle Marx. So let me take you a little lower. And this is where it was cut before I got it. So right here it was cut, and this is where I cut right now. So I am going to be cutting this part like this. And yeah, again, I think that this part, I don't think anything will grow out of it. It does not have any more auxiliary buds, because I thought maybe like this extra node will have something, but it doesn't. So this part is just gonna go to trash. Okay, so let me show you now. This is what I am left with, and this is actually like quite a big pot. I could cut some of the roots. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna cut some of the roots off and leave this plant in a smaller pot, because there is still this part here, like there is this node, and I would like it to grow the way it is right now, so just like in a pot. Also, this is so cute. Look at how this looks like, just like one leaf growing. Oh, this is exciting. I like it. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It's just so pretty. Look how it would look like in my background. Give me a second. I just put it there for now. I mean, it doesn't look as great as I imagined it will, but I will find a place for it. So yeah, that's how it's gonna stay. And so this is the vase. This is how it looks like. Oh, it smells. How does it smell like? I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's just that like fresh cut plant smell, and I love it. Look, it's so cute. These leaves are so huge, and having done this makes me feel so much better. So now what I'm left with is I have to go and clean these leaves off, and I'm gonna do that in like an hour or two when the ends are a little bit more dry. And then I'm gonna be filling it up with water like up until here or something, and let the time do its thing with these. And then I will keep you guys updated. And this is so exciting. Yeah, so that was also very fun. I am very sad that I do not have the wet sticks. Like, I don't know, man. Because I just wasn't feeling it and they just died or something. Like, that's most likely what happened. The camera died. Anyways, as I was saying, I just wish I still had the wet sticks, because that would have been really cool to grow like very tiny plants with no leaf, you know, just from the stick. But doesn't matter. So, let me show you the Monstera Albo cuttings that you actually saw already, but now let me show them closer up. So, this is them. They're still here. I did not lose a single leaf. Everything is okay. They are sprouting some sticks as well. Like you can see it inside of there. There is like a node that is starting. There is, for example, this one. They didn't activate the node yet, so it's that one. The node is still like it looked before, not the node, the auxiliary bud. But it is growing roots, so that is very exciting. And yeah, this is it. It is still here. They do have a bunch of roots in here. They're growing okay. The top cutting is doing just fine. It's not pushing out a new leaf or anything. It does look a bit pregnant. So this is it. It's right here. I can feel like that it is feeling a bit pregnant, you know, like thick. But yeah, it's not pushing anything yet, so we will see a little bit later. And now also let me show you the one in the pot. So this is the baby that was left in the pot. It is still in the same pot. As you can see, I did nothing after that video was done, so it's just growing there. There is almost no changes, but now I see that the auxiliary bud is a little bulged. Like you can see, it is a little bit coming out, so that's really exciting. We will see what that will bring me, because yeah, if I can still continue growing this plant as a mama plant, that would be so awesome, and I can do this again like a few years later, so that would be very fun. But for now, not much changes, so it is just standing in the window, getting its light and water and just existing, I guess. So yeah, that's the update on the Monstera Albo. I'm very happy again with the results. I'm happy I didn't lose a single leaf or a node that was already growing here in water, not to mention the wet sticks. But yeah, this is it. And now let's talk about a third plant and the last plant, and it is my Verrucosum. So let's go to the past one last time and see what happens. Okay, so now that all of these babies are cut up, there's actually one more plant I would like to cut, and it's a plant I was not planning on cutting, but 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks ago, I came back from the weekend, like I was not here for the weekend, and then I came back and I saw that one of my Verrucosum branches was really thirsty looking, and then the rest of the plant wasn't. So I don't know how it happened or what happened, but one of the branches was broken off. So I did put it in water. I just cut it up and put it in water, and oh great, this is also like super infested with spider mites. So yeah, these plants will need to be treated as well, and also this water needs to be changed because it's absolutely disgusting right now. And it also has a wet stick that I see it's already sprouting a new growth. So yeah, I was thinking I'm just gonna chop up the rest of the plant as well and just propagate it and start fresh, because yeah, then it's also gonna be a bit bushier, I think, because now I just have like 2 main branches and then 2 small babies at the bottom which are not really growing, so that's also gonna give them a new chance. And yeah, I guess let's go chop up a third plant. Okay. So I do have my Verrucosum right here. And so this is the branch that is okay. Everything was fine with this one, but right here is a branch that broke off. Let me show you from up close. So right here is a branch that broke off, and again, I don't know what happened, like it broke off right by the node, but it is already sprouting some babies, like in 3 spots, actually 5 spots now I noticed. But I am still going to just cut it up and start it fresh. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna flip it this side so you guys can see where I am cutting. And first I'm gonna just chop up the one that broke off. Yeah, so it also doesn't have an auxiliary bud because I see that it broke off like right at it. Right there. I don't know if it's visible, but yeah, it just broke off right on the node. So I think I'm gonna be tossing out that piece. And for the rest, I am just going to be cutting one node propagations, one leaf propagations, like on all of the rest. And I am going to be placing it into the same pot. Join the family! Actually, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be a little bit too many plants in one. Actually, no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, whatever. You know what? It's gonna be fine. Let's do this. So I do have just a node propagation, like a wet stick, that is gonna go into the prop box with the rest of them. And this one also has already a new sprouting. Another just a bare wet stick. One more wet stick that also has already some sprouts going on, and here we go, there's another one. So this is one of the babies, and I see that it didn't have any more leaves at all. I'm gonna try to cut it also into the like one node propagations and see what's gonna happen. Because the worst that's gonna happen is just it's gonna rot and I will not have a plant out of it. And the best thing that can happen is I'm gonna have an extra plant, which is great because I kind of wish I had more plants. Okay, let's cut some more. Let's cut the healthy one. It's just had a new leaf. Okay, let's give it... You know what? I'll just cut it like this because it already has a bare node here without a leaf, so that's gonna be great. This is a healthy top cutting and it looks so nice. Look at this leaf. It is so healthy. It is so pretty. It looks like a heart. I'm in love. Here is another just one leaf propagation. And another one. Another 2. And 5 more wet sticks. So anything that's left here is just this tiny baby Verrucosum, and I think I'm going to unearth it and repot it into a small pot, but I think I'm gonna do it off camera and maybe show you the results because, yeah, you know how it goes. It's just repotting. So let me repot the baby and I will show you how it turned out. Okay, so I broke it. I literally just broke it off. So it is gonna get its own tiny water vessel and I'm just gonna try to root it. I am going to take this leaf off. So now it just has 2 tiny leaves. It looks so cute. Okay, and I'm gonna put it in some water. So yeah, I will not have an update on it anymore. There's that. I'm gonna let it dry for now. And also look at how cute. This is like a giant vase full of cute, cool plants. I love it so much. It looks crazy, but there's also a bunch of wet sticks just drying out in there right now. So yeah, I'm so excited. This is so cute. Oh, and it's gonna take me so much... And it's gonna take me so much less space. Anyways... Alright, so now that you saw all of that, let's see what I have left, because this is it. And I also have a small pot with some babies, so I have no idea. Again, I don't remember anything. I don't remember throwing out some of these plants. I don't remember them dying off or anything, so yeah. But what I have here in the pot is actually doing very well as well, so... oh. There is something very loose in there. I need to take it out. Do you see it? Anyways, it has a bunch of roots. Every single piece has growth too. And actually the babies that I have, I potted them up not so long ago. So this is one of the propagations. Doesn't have much roots, but it is sprouting a new baby. And I think that's why I didn't pot up the rest of them also, because they don't have much roots, but they are growing them. So they're not ready for soil yet, but something is happening. So this one also has a leaf. It is a bit browning, I think maybe because it's staying in water, but I don't know. I don't know. We will see what's gonna happen. So there is another one here with a very sad leaf that's all brown, so maybe I shouldn't let it just stay in water like that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's growing. It's doing something. I don't know. I maybe need to figure something out for this, because yeah, now that I saw those yellow leaves, it did not make me super excited. But that's the update on them. So now let me show you the baby. So I have this mini greenhouse, which is actually not really a greenhouse at all. It's like super gappy. If that's... how do I take you out? Oh, this was a mistake. Okay, it's out. So this is the baby. There is 3 of them, and it's actually doing very well in this fake greenhouse. I actually made a request to Santa Claus to get me a greenhouse from IKEA, so we will see if Santa Claus will be very nice and bring me one, and then for sure this baby is gonna be moving there. So Santa, if you're watching this, do it. I want it. That's why it's in my wish list. Okay, anyways, this is it. It's super cute. There is 3 babies, like I said. So this one is quite a new leaf. I think it unfurled already inside here, so I am super excited. I'm very happy that they are growing, and then these are not in water. There is more growth here going on, so yeah. It makes me happy that if something happens to the ones that are in water now that I'm aware that they're not doing too great there, at least I will have this baby that's growing and seems to be doing fine. And also when I was growing the Verrucosum in ground before it broke, it was actually doing very well. I mean, apart from the browning leaves. Anyways, other than that, it was doing well, so I think that this shouldn't have any problems, and I think that this is gonna be growing into a nice plant like I had before. So yeah, this is, I guess, it for all the Verrucosum that I have, because apparently I don't have that much left, and once again, I don't know what happened. So that's what I have. And also, since I made the last video, I was really, like, I forgot to show you one new plant that I have, and I'm so obsessed. It's super cute, and I just forgot it because it was on my kitchen table, and I, for some reason, just didn't take it from there. So I really want to show it to you, and it's this super cute euphorbia. Oh, wait. So it is one of the crested euphorbias, and it is actually also variegated. And wait, let me read you a label. So it's Euphorbia lactea cristata white ghost, and it was €5, guys. I mean, I bought this plant on Black Friday as well, so it also didn't have a discount because I bought it the same where I bought my Thai constellation. So yeah, I'm so excited because I really wanted a crested one, like, you know, when it's like all wrinkly and like misshapen and just wonky growing. But most of the time when I see them, actually all the time when I see them, they are on grafted cacti. So they take one type of cacti, they cut off the top, they take this baby and they veg it inside like that cactus, and they tape it or like somehow like rubber band it or something, so that the cacti, both like this euphorbia and the cactus, or the other euphorbia, I don't know if you can mix euphorbia with cactus. Anyways, they merge together and then they grow as one, which I hate it. I hate it so much because it's just like a long stick, and then at the top it's like this other cactus, which I don't know, I really did not like it, so I really wanted to get one that's just growing on its own, and oh, I have it finally! So yeah, here it is. So this is unrelated to today's topic, but I was just super excited about it, so yeah, now you know. And I guess that's it for today's video. This is a really long one, so I really appreciate you watching up until now. And now let me just say goodbye. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know your experiences with cutting up plants, and I really appreciate you watching up until now and just spending this time together with me. I really appreciate it. Also, I really want to thank everybody for being so kind and welcoming back on my last video in the comments. I was a bit worried, but it went out so nice and everyone was so happy, so yeah, that made me super happy as well. I really am thankful for that, and I'm just really grateful for my small fan base, and everyone is so lovely, so I'm so excited. Thank you so much, guys, and yeah, just propagating all of these plants and all of that just kind of makes me really wish I had more plants. See you next time!